Hi, it's John Cronshaw here. Today, I want to talk to you about what I believe are the three most destructive words in the English language. It's not I hate you. It's not let's get divorced. It's not even let's get married. No, the three words I'm referring to have shattered countless dreams, killed millions of great ideas, and snuffed out potentially world-changing ventures before they even got started. Now, the three words I'm talking about seem innocuous. They're uttered daily by people who think nothing of what they're saying. They seem almost innocent, but they might be the three most destructive words in the English language. I would, but. I would, but. A wise man once told me that every word in a sentence that precedes the but is a lie. How many of you found yourselves in a conversation with a man in a pub with far too many tattoos, or an uncle who cornered you at a Christmas party in 2009 who came out with the words, I'm not racist, but, before launching into a tirade that proves the wise man's point? Everything before the but is a lie. I would, but means I won't. It's three little words that finds excuses over solutions. It's three little words that gives you permission not to bother. But what makes these three words so galling is they're often linked to something important, something meaningful, something that person would love to do. But it means taking a risk. It means making a change and getting out of your comfort zone. It could mean launching a new business, relocating to warmer climes, learning a skill, starting a family, writing a book, or inventing an umbrella that doesn't turn itself inside out at the first hint of wind. It might be their life's dream, the one thing that will give them true happiness, the one thing that will raise them from a life that is incomplete. But instead of figuring out how they can, they fixate on why they can't. They focus on the obstacle rather than finding a solution. They say, I would, but. These aren't the words of someone with a dream, someone with a desire to change. No, these are the words of your inner saboteur, your inner critic. It's your brain trying to keep you safe. But it's not safe. If you risk nothing, you risk everything. I would, but. I would, but I don't have the talent. I don't have the skills. I'm not old enough. I'm not young enough, smart enough, fit enough. There's always a reason. There's always an excuse. But more often than not, the only thing stopping you is you. After all, the problem is something we don't understand yet. And yet, I love that word, yet is a powerful word. When you add that word to a phrase like I can't or I don't know, it turns it into a possibility, into something your mind can focus on and eventually solve. I don't know yet shows willing. It's the potential for growth. I can't yet means you will. Have you heard of the Myers-Briggs personality test? For those unfamiliar, you answer a series of questions about your likes and dislikes, and it spits out a 4-letter code which tells you who you are. According to this system, there are 16 personality types in that world. That's 4 more than astrology, so you know it must be legit. I last took one of these tests when I was 37. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, John, how is it possible for you to take a test in the distant future? With your boyish good looks, there's no way you're older than 25. And that's fine. You're allowed to think that. In fact, I encourage it. When I took the test, I came out as an INFJ, which means I'm highly creative, that I like to ponder the big questions in life, like why are we here? Do we have a soul? Why don't animals wear hats? It also means I'm often misunderstood, that I'm difficult to get to know, and I'm highly introverted. In fact, for me, lockdown was pretty much life as usual, except I had to contend with other people being in the house. So doing things like this, videos, public speaking, it's hard for me. I have so many excuses why I don't need to do it, why I shouldn't put myself out there, why all this talky stuff is a waste of time. Even today, all the I would buts run through my mind. I would but I don't have anything valuable to say. I would but there's other people who know more than me. I would but John, stick to your writing, stay in your lane. I'm no good at this. But I know those thoughts are irrational. They're rooted in doubts and fears that only exist in my head. And then if I listened to those doubts, I wouldn't grow as a person. In fact, if I'm honest, I'd probably still be in bed, eating biscuits and watching Game of Thrones. But I want to live the best life I can. And if that means doing things that scare me, so be it. It's better than excuses. So if you ever find yourself uttering those destructive words, those 3 terrible words, if you find yourself saying, I would but, and it's something you really want to do, stop yourself, change the words, say to yourself, I haven't yet, but I will. Hope you enjoyed that video. Let me know what you think in the comments. Please share, please subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'd love to know what you think. So as I say, let me know, and visit indieauthormastermind.com for more videos, more podcasts, and more articles by me on how to take your author life to the next level. So until next time, cheerio.